Hello, but welcome back to Strategic Command, Paradox Gamer playing, and we're about to land these guys in England. Let me see here. We have second car. Move it in here. Land and move up. Then we have this one and another one. We also have the tanks. And the Eisenhower headquarters, which is the best American headquarters. Right, so this is an invasion force of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 British corps and 1 armor plus 3 American units. So we can either start with that or wait for the armor. I think we might as well just get it going, because the armor will take some time, and if nothing else, then we at least will cause some panic among the Germans. So we'll get ready to land to operate. Let's see, the Brits can have 4 amphibious units at the same time, and the US can have a lot, 11. So all the US can get out there at the start, plus 4 British units, which will be the headquarters. When does that arrive? August 17, so that's next month. So the headquarters and 3 corps. So let's get them in position so that they can ship out. Let's see, we can probably ship out from Scotland. 1, 2. I'm pretty sure you cannot ship out from just any beach like this one. Yeah. So we have to be in the harbor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe this one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can ship out 10 units at the same time, but if we don't use the ones in the back, we have to send them in 2 different turns. So I'm gonna operate the US troops up in the north, and they will ship out from, how many units do they have? Just 4, so they will need 1, 2, 3, 4. They will take the 4 Scottish ports, and the Brits will ship out from London and Portsmouth. So let's get this London garrison somewhere else, move it to Dover. And it doesn't really matter which one it is, so we'll just put that one there. And we got 2 units down here, so just the US going to Scotland. And of course, we got all the aircraft as well. Now, this one will have to move as well. And then we need the Navy to be around on the other side. So I'm gonna just leave it to the destroyers. Perhaps we should get some more ships. If we have 1 more tank, let's see, that's 3, 6, 8, 10. I need 1 more ship actually. Let's send a light cruiser down this way to follow. The rest will ship back into the Dogger Bank and the channel, where they will supervise the landings. Some ships are not at full capacity, that's fine. The submarine will help out as well. It's now at full supply, but the morale and readiness is not up yet. Maybe we'll leave that in port for 1 more turn. This one is down to supply 4, so we'll swap them around. Anyway, let's send these guys up towards Scotland. along with these ones. And we'll move these guys into the channel and the Dogger Bank. I realize this is a bit boring to watch. I don't even know what I have here, it's just a lot of stuff. Assorted fleet, let's just call it that. An assorted fleet. Maybe move some more guys up here. And also the Italians have a ship of that is worthy. So I think we better get the destroyers ready. Yeah, just get them upgraded, reinforced, sorry. And get these guys to port. Get this one over here. This one right there. Right, so in Sicily. Hang on, did I move? I didn't move these guys. So I'm gonna invade with the troops that I have, and then I'm gonna follow up with the US tanks once they get there. Alright, Sicily. Zoom in. We should be able to take out this guy now. Yeah. Grab the remaining towns. There we go. So the question, what do we do in Sicily? We now have Sicily under control. I'm keen on doing another landing. Maybe just Rome? Go straight for Rome? With just 4 cores? That seems a little bit over the top. We could coordinate and assault around Monte Cassino, with troops moving through the Adriatic Sea on the other side and landing over here. That will cut Italy in two. Although we'll need either Naples or the Roman port to get supplies in, so that's maybe not a good idea either. Maybe Ancona up here. Just do a landing around Ancona. That's not too far from Rome. Let's see if we can break out from Greece first. Right. I'd love to get Tirana. Right, let's take out the Italian headquarters first and move up. I don't think we're strong enough to actually assault here, so I'll reinforce instead. Or move back. Let's see. I gotta move it closer to the headquarters to get it reinforced. Hopefully that's close enough. Or I could just make myself close enough, like that. Then over here, get ready for the breakout. these guys are still only level 6. Let's bomb those guys. We got German interceptors. Escorts will take just 1 damage. That means my fighters are now at a reasonable strength compared to the Germans. Let's do it one more time. Two losses to the Germans and 1 to me. My fighters are actually outperforming the German fighters. There we go. Move the Canadians up. They're not allowed to. Move the Greeks up then. I'll move the Canadians in here. On the road to Sofia. I should reinforce these guys. And then these guys better stay. Now we got British units on both sides of Greece, so I think we need to keep the headquarters relatively central. Should we pound the tanks just for good measure? I think so. So that's actually Skopje that we're hitting. Let's see, we have 1 shell here and 1 shell here. The both artillery will just save up shells, and we can reinforce these anti-tank just in case we get trouble from the tanks up here. And that's pretty much Greece. And we still got 500 points for the Brits, and research wise we get ground attack weapons soon. We also get industrial tech. That'll put us at 433. I don't think it's necessary to upgrade this any further. I think it's better to just start producing some British troops. We don't have a lot of those. We should check Greece can get a garrison and fighters. We can get 1 corps, 5 armies. What is my tech? Advanced tank is level 2. That's not too shabby. That's definitely usable. So we could start building some British tanks as well. What would that cost? Tanks. We can get 7th Armored cheap actually. That's 127 base, and fully upgraded will be 195 for the 7th Armored. Let's get that at least. And a purely new tank unit would cost 325. That's not worth it, in my opinion. So we'll get another car at 195 as well. And they will both arrive in September and October. As for the US research, let's see. Anti-submarine could go to level 3. I think I'll get that one, and that's it. And then we can purchase another tank there, which will cost 313, so that's quite a lot. But it's the US, so they don't care. And now the Soviets. This is interesting. First of all, I'm going to swap these 2 around because I don't want my rockets right there. I'm probably going to operate somebody into Odessa, so I don't have to worry about that. We can even get some damage on these tanks. Let me just get that done while I remember, so we can operate this guy. Yeah. All the way down here to Odessa. We can put him right there actually. Ooh. Alright, so he's not getting through there, that's for sure. This one will just reinforce for 3 points to stay there, as annoying as it is. As we can see, the supply for the Germans is 0, 0, 0, and 1. So we can start. Actually, here I'm gonna swap these guys around. Swap these guys around. And swap these guys around. And then we can upgrade the guys in the back. So that doesn't count as a move. That's good to know. And then we can prepare an attack here. That actually takes them out completely. I could upgrade these guys instead. Alright, I'm gonna move up with these guys. And we're gonna plug the hole with the mechs. Do some damage to the Germans while we're here. And then we can upgrade these guys to level 2. Alright. Save up some shells. Do some more damage to the German tanks. You can also attack up here. At 0 supply, they should be easy targets. Alright. Now this one. It's in a town, so let's move up to Cluj. Or towards Cluj, actually. They're still in supply up here. We want the headquarters to get closer. Get that over here. And then over here, the idea was to upgrade all of these guys in the back. And they'll need a turn to also reinforce. These are all upgraded. These guys are not. So, you know, just move them back so they can upgrade next turn. Now this one will reinforce. Then we'll start moving forward over here. Hit the paratroopers. The paratroopers are tough. Let's get the headquarters up here. Research wise, advanced aircraft level 2 will soon be there. Once that is done, I will upgrade them and reinforce the fighters. That will bring the bombers back into play. He'll do nothing. Alright, up here. This guy seems to be alone. I do want to upgrade my units though. So that will be done now. These guys can't upgrade, so they might as well take a move in. Alright, there's nobody in Babryansk. That's interesting. Let's upgrade this one. And then move forward here. Upgrade. And we got an army here. How far can it go? It can only go to there. So let's bring this one back. This one forward. This one will just reinforce. This one will reinforce. And then this one will reinforce. No, hang on. We got the garrison right there. Attack that. Okay. Rockets, we'll save up some shells. We'll upgrade this guy in the back and just reinforce the guy in the front. Reinforce this guy. And then over here, these guys are now supply 0. This one is supposed to upgrade. And we'll do some attacks on the army. And these guys are not strong enough, being level 1. We do have some shells though. They're doing absolutely nothing. Do I have to research that? Let's see. Artillery. Artillery weapons is probably also for rockets. Artillery, rail, and coastal guns. So no. I would have thought so. Up here it's time to say bye-bye to the paratroopers. 4 damage. And bye-bye. So let's send the Tallinn unit over here to retake Kuressaare over here. And we'll just send the tanks down. And the headquarters will follow. So I should probably just attack Lithuania and move them through here. That would be a nice move. Up here in Finland. Let's move down here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll still be in supply. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, we'll be in supply. Right, now the Siberians. We got 2 tank units. Why do we want those? I think we want them in the south. Or maybe around Minsk. Yeah, let's put them around Minsk. There. And there. And then we have some infantry units. This is a corps, we can send that. These guys will just hold. We need them down here to break through. 1 there. One there. This one. There. This one. There. And then the other 3 are not on railway, but the headquarters is. Where do we want the headquarters? So down here we have 1, 2, 3. We got 1 there, 1 there. We need 1 around here, I think. And get these guys onto the railway. And they can operate out next turn. I think that's pretty much it. I'm not that interested in Finland, but we could send the remaining 3 units up to Finland just to get that going as well. So the Soviets got 749 units left. We checked the research. There's nothing really needy, but we could get... no, there is actually nothing for me here. So what can we buy? We get 2 more armies. Let's get 2 more armies then. 1 and 2. That leaves me with 400 points to purchase. Garrison Special Forces Engineers Cavalry is useless. Anti-air heavy artillery maybe. Although I am on the offensive, so that's probably not gonna be very useful. Tanks, of course. Are we researching that stuff? We got advanced tanks level 1 and almost at level 2. So I could start producing some tanks. With just 400 points left. How much does one cost? 262. We can get one of those. Or maybe the heavy tank. 315 for heavy tanks. That's the last heavy tank. And we got 4 regular medium tanks that we can buy. Let's do that. Purchase. And that's the end of the story. The loss of Palermo lowers Italian national morale. How low can it go? The Italians are a done deal. And I will soon start picking apart the Axis alliance with the fall of Bulgaria, Romania, Serbia and Hungary, Slovakia. Fighting breaks out at mass demonstrations in Lyon and Marseille on Bastille Day. UK develops industrial technology level 3. US long-range aircraft level 2. USSR advanced aircraft level 2. So now my fighters can fight. I'm losing some points from submarines, but I'd rather have the submarines pounding my my convoys than my troop transports. So I'll leave the submarines alone for a while, and once my troops are across, I can start hunting down the submarines again. The majority of the Soviet infantry is now level 2. There are still some at level 1 because they are at the front line. Let's see how well the interceptors perform. That was pretty well. No losses to my fighters. I'm gonna lose one more corps. Strictly to Air Force. My Air Force is non-existent up here. Got a fresh German corps arriving in Greece. Will not do any harm. I don't know if I should probably zoom in. I'll do that now. Cavalry is not dangerous. Breakout attempt from the pocket. That will not succeed. The Italian morale is so low that they will not be able to do anything either. This is the only place where the Germans are relatively okay. Although you can see how thin the line is. Several units have strength 6, 7. It's just a matter of time before I break through that completely. Shifting around the air forces, and now they replenish a little bit. Badum, badum, badum. Foreign Minister reports diplomatic success. Vichy France towards the Axis by 11. I don't care. If Vichy France wants to join, they can join in. No problem. Alright, let's see if there are any intelligence revealing some stuff. 21st Corps destroyed. Garrison in Belgrade, garrison in Finland, a corps in Romania. And we got the Baku destroyer at Arkhangelsk. There we go. Not sure what to use that for. But zoom out here. This is the situation. We are ready with a big push here around, what's this place? Babruisk. And we can clear in towards Minsk. And that would trap a lot of German units with that move. In the south, look at that thin line. We'll push further a little bit towards Luk, and then we'll try to destroy that pocket and start moving towards Bucharest here and Sofia down here. Not sure about Sicily. I'll just recover for this turn, and then we'll get the US troops in position to launch a amphibious assault on Denmark. That's what we got in store for you next time. Thank you guys for following, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.